everybody, it's Jamie. So I'm doing another reaction video to TheNewBee's review of The Fly 2. So I did a reaction of the previous video that he did on The Fly because I'm a masochist. The Fly terrifies me. I had an anxiety dream related to The Fly a couple of nights ago, as I typically do, as I want to do. So we're gonna react to this together. I've never seen The Fly 2. I've read a little bit of the screenplay and I've read a little bit of the synopsis of it. But for the most part, this is pretty raw react here. I'll be getting the plot just as you guys get the plot. I am happy to have TheNewBee explain this film to me. And he watched it, so I don't have to. That is my general opinion of this. So I'm gonna pause and continue onward as I see fit. But here we go. This is 15 minutes of my life that I'm choosing to spend with the Fly sequel.
In 1986, David Cronenberg gave us The Fly, a modern update of the classic sci-fi horror movie of the same name, but with an emphasis on body horror and insect politics. And a heartbreaking tragic romance. Ugh. You didn't see that coming in a movie
took
where
my Gina Davis. If I get to see his teeth fall out, I swear.
Brundle, a brilliant scientist
Brundle
while
Fly
inventing teleportation, was contaminated with fly DNA and slowly transformed into a monster.
No.
The animal within took
Did you
over
see his
and nearly
cross-eyed?
kills Veronica, played by Gina Davis, before she blew his brains out. But that movie left threads hanging. Veronica was pregnant with Seth's baby. So, what happened to the baby? So glad you asked. In 1989, Chris Wallace took over as the director and picks up where we left off. This is The Fly 2.
So Gina Davis dies in childbirth from what I recall. And this child is sort of a savant. And Seth Brundle is dead, as we know, because he dies and the kid in this, I'm starting to talk like Jeff Goldblum, oh gosh. He finds these tapes of Seth becoming a fly, and it's a big mood. Okay, I'm ready. Thank you, TheNewBee, for doing this so I don't have to. Good music. Okay.
Hold on. I think I need to close a window.
Oh, don't do that to me.
Wait, that's a movie. Okay, carry on.
Oh.
Attention all personnel. Incoming villain. Remember Veronica? She looks like she's about 28 months
That's
pregnant.
not Gina Davis.
John Getz returns as Stathis.
They got this guy back, though?
And former friend-zoned creep stalker.
Screaming will not help anyone, no.
Okay,
Good God.
I already hate this person. I see they installed a salad bar like I asked. This is Mr. Bartok, the boss who was funding Seth's teleportation research, and somehow has total control of Veronica and the baby.
That's a pretty good
Holy
mock.
Crap,
Like
look at the
Diet
size
Gina.
of that thing.
Oh!
The privates just became Publix. RIP VJ.
Why is it like it's a maggot?
It's pierogi. Do you know why they have to
It's a
clamp the
pierogi.
cord when they cut it? If you don't, the baby will just go. Turns out the pierogi is a candy shell containing an actual baby. Well, the baby's an orphan now, so the Bartok Corporation takes over bringing up baby Brundle.
I want you to take care of him as if he were my very own. I, in turn,
No.
answer to nobody but God.
He is our majority stockholder, after all.
Capitalism is the real enemy of this movie.
Chain of command.
Okay, Elon. We can't be bothered watching a child grow up, so like a fly, baby Brundle's growth is accelerated. Scientifically, it fits. Flies have short lifespans, but it's still a device I feel is overused in movies.
Do you like it?
Oh, like in Splice.
Can you not look at your crotch when you say that?
But he does try our patience when it comes to medical examinations.
You hate kids. Got it.
It's knowing the right magic word that makes it happen. And you never tell anybody.
Should we call the cops? Martin, now older, still 1-year-old.
What a cutie.
chronologically, And for some reason, the staff hates him. Okay, nobody likes the know-it-all. Martin is still a genius, and he's getting ready for his career in gynecology.
You've outdone yourself. But what else does it do?
It'll do your mom on payday.
Ah!
Ooh,
Payday!
Brundle burn. Martin is
Oh, is he going to be a fly superhero?
fidgeting.
Did he make a
But
fly
simple
suit?
hacking, cracked security, and air ducts big enough to drive a truck through allow him to
Oh, this
sneak
is gonna
into
be an evil
higher
bitch.
security area. Luckily, his helmet is barely noticeable. Hurry up and get these flies out to Amityville. They're due tomorrow.
I hate flies.
Martin meets
He
a
can
doggo.
talk to
He
them?
tries to feed him, but stumbles on his day job. Looks like Seth's telepods survived the first movie, but they seem to be lacking a software update. Doggone. Okay, I had that coming.
If it's inside out, I swear to Jesus.
Here, boy. Here, boy. Arrgh. Jeez, get a load of the drama queen over here.
What?
I lost a finger. 5 years old, and our little boy grows up into Eric Stoltz. This close to losing the role to Michael J. Fox. He's told his rapid aging is because of a mutation. The ultimate result, he's going to die pretty soon.
You know what I want?
The privacy.
He's past puberty, and now he gets privacy?
To make the mirror disappear.
I meant we'll have maintenance remove it. Jeez, now who's gonna clean up all this glass? Martin gets his own pad.
I'm glad that Martin's an
What's he supposed to look at
asshole.
with the telescope way over there? When you bring home a hot girl, keep her in well-lit areas. Why? It keeps her in focus. Wait, hold up. Because this room
Hold
ain't
up.
free, Bartok gives Martin a job at Dad's applesauce factory.
Oh!
Like a bunch of chimpanzees trying to figure out how to operate a car.
Ain't too hard.
What the fuck is that?
He gets up to
What is
speed
that
watching Dad's
CGI?
old podcast.
Oh,
Minus
Daddy!
Davis's voice. I guess the tapes leave out all the boning,
I mean,
mutating, and
literally,
vomit.
but also
Martin gives it
Daddy.
a shot on his only phone. That's it, Marty. Stick it to the management. He needs an organic test subject now. Remember the dog?
Well, that kid gets away.
It's just gonna go well.
You'll get his someday.
All right. We hate them. You happy now? Martin needs organisms.
I hate
Instead,
what?
he finds a fishing fly. A
Ah!
fly.
Nope.
Get it? Ow, my finger.
Oh, God.
This adorable fly fisherwoman is Beth, played by Daphne Zuniga.
When do you sleep? I don't.
God, how I envy him. I'd get so much done. I see you're
Do
into
flies
tiny
not
print.
sleep? Is that
Pay no
why?
attention to the phallic symbol in my hands. To save time, they cut
Penis.
through the studio backstage. Check out my pods, baby. The demo doesn't go as planned. Cactus murderer! I'm feeling lucky. You got a hamster you're not using? Well, Martin has his father's tenacity.
Would you like to visit me again?
Cheeseburger.
Martin, if you were
Oh yeah, the
ever done
cheeseburger
something,
pickup
you would've
line.
found me.
Yeah.
That's what you get for not sitting still.
Yes, we hate these
Was that a
people
hair?
Too. I'm sure something.
It looked like a
horrible will
hair.
happen to
It was
him
like
by
a
the end of the
weird
movie.
line hair
Martin
of
gets
blood.
himself an assistant to help with general lab work and montages. Entry-level stuff.
Ew,
The
don't touch
romance
his
is
hands.
over
He's got
when
fly
Martin
hands.
discovers
He's gonna
his
get-
doggo is still alive.
Jesus
and still
Christ.
suffering, which he ends.
And becoming a fly.
It seems our Martin is growing up.
Some
Why
more
did it
work
turn
and
into that?
Hopefully, Martin makes a breakthrough.
Was there a
It's
fly
kinda
in the
glossed
plot
over,
again?
wasn't it? No, not the kitty.
Why do you
Go
hate animals? What is with this fucking animal abuse? Ah! Done. Not cool.
Okay,
Panda.
it works now. The cats watching this can relax. Time to celebrate. Pound it, dog. Well, he's got Dad's libido, too.
Ooh.
You know he's really 5, right? Not a great time for an outbreak.
Big
It's cool.
yikes.
I always carry Valtrex in my purse. Wait, hold up.
After these messages. We'll be right back.
Martin determines he can cure his mutation and extend his life so he can keep bone-storming Beth. He just needs another human volunteer, but this would leave the volunteer with all the bad stuff. This is before Craigslist, so his options are limited. Gee, who could we use? It's like a satisfying video. Would you like some marinara to go with that?
His
No,
aberrant chromosomes are
don't insult cheese like
Know
that.
what to do, what preparations to make.
I'll order the ice cream cake.
I guess that's what you get for fucking around with Bartok's pet freak.
Beth gets transferred, but gets a sex
Literally
tape as a
fucking
parting
around.
gift.
He videotaped us in bed!
Martin discovers the hidden camera, but of course, it's in the last place he looks. I want to watch myself bone. From the Time Life Exposition Library. He sees the sex tape for himself. Why is this one sticky? The truth comes out
Oh!
and Martin bolts. Whoa! Tenacious D power slide.
Oh, that was
Rah!
sick.
Maybe if you were nicer to him, he wouldn't want to leave? Maybe you're the problem? Ever think of that? Martin installed a password, essentially locking everyone out of the teleporter system with malware. But our Ashley Madison accounts are safe. This is before Bitcoin, so they have nothing to pay the ransom with. Martin goes to Beth for help, and he's getting worse.
Ooh.
She's trying to help, but her expression says, "I let you touch me?"
There's got to be
First
someone
off,
with that
the
kink,
only living
though. Like,
witness
I
to
only
Brundle's
get with
situation-
fly boys.
Well, most of them.
We have to talk to you, sir.
Seth Brundle was my father.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Oh God, he's looking pretty rough.
That's my spot.
Dissolved my hand and my foot with fly vomit. He bugged me.
I was
That
totally
guy.
gonna make that joke.
Where's your compassion?
I had to give it up. It cost me an arm and a leg.
I like this guy. The answer is nothing he doesn't already know. They make it to the Rest Easy Motel, where bananas bring their hookers, I guess.
I don't know what to do.
They really improved Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my God, no! Oh, why is he like that? He's
also
so
got
hairy.
Dad's flair for dramatic monologues.
I'm getting better.
Oh no.
Oh,
not
now
the
he's
eyeball.
into it. Ah!
This freaks out Beth, so she calls the boss. They come and discover just how improved Martin
What
is.
the fuck?
Hubba.
Was that his penis?
You must tell me what the magic word is.
The secret word is bzzz.
Is he gonna become like
Is
a
that 4 Z's or
butterfly?
5? Martin's all cocooned up, where he'll never grow old.
He will
and
become a
never
beautiful
Do
butterfly.
you remember this room, Martin?
die. Sir, you're talking to his crotch.
I
know
hate
what
this.
I'm doing. Beth actually requested the Silkwood shower. Cocoon duty. What are you, checking for doneness? You can't tell, but he just pressed his junk against the cocoon.
Pee-pee.
What is it with this bitch and needles? Is he donating sperm now? This is from a new YouTube channel where the pimples pop themselves. You may never eat butterscotch pudding again.
Oh,
See,
no.
this is nature's way of saying stand the F back.
Ew.
Turn around, clock out, go home. But she was mean to Martin and doesn't deserve to leave this room. Aw, man, you started eating without me? Great, she's probably in a bad
Why you gotta do
mood,
that to
too.
me? Gross.
They sound the alarm and
I mean, she
release the
deserved
hounds.
it.
Martin still loves dogs. However, this dog isn't so sure about him.
Oh God, he's gonna
Remember
throw
those
up on the
giant air
dog.
ducts?
I think.
I love
no.
his flashlight. I think E.T.'s finger was brighter. It's like the power of the sun in your hand.
I remember something about throwing up on a dog.
Well, you got a pretty mouth.
You got part of my.
Has anyone found him?
Not yet.
What's with the toothpick? Trying to look tough for the video screens? They lock out Marty McFly. Hey, that joke works on multiple levels.
Oh God, why
I
you gotta
love
do
this
that to
shot.
me?
Wait, hold the door.
He just yelled at
He's right
him.
behind me, isn't he? Oh God, please be acid spit.
Come out to the doors. We'll get together, have a few laughs.
Control, where does that air duct lead?
Everywhere, sir.
This is gonna hurt me more editing it, having to rewatch this. Oh God.
Wait a second.
Finally, she gets to kick some ass. And I think this is a massive OSHA violation.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Ooh.
That was wicked. Oh no, my sandwich holding hand.
Sup, babe?
She is so turned on right now.
It's gotta be somebody's kink.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping his death would be a little more gruesome. Everything else has been gruesome. The poor elevator guy was gruesome, but this guy just
There's a
gets
lot of
folded like a
murder in
taco.
this movie.
Bartok is the last bad guy left, who Martin uses to type in the magic word, Dad. I have the same password on my luggage.
Daddy.
Oh, that's a Mel Brooks movie. Looks like he found a volunteer. Nice jeans, I'll take them. Why?
Are they gonna
Why do I
splice
keep making the
together
button
and like
pushing
put all the
gesture?
bad shit in that
Let's see.
guy?
He
Okay.
filmed us having sex.
Good
He kidnapped
idea.
us, he assaulted us. Yeah, I'm pressing that button.
How about a raise? Your own parking spot. I'll put toilet paper back in the restroom.
Does this
Oh
have a
God,
happy
it failed.
ending?
It failed.
Ah!
Oh no, wait, it worked. They're just stuck together in goo. Quick, get me out.
Oh.
My foot's up his rectum.
Ew.
Are you sure? Most CEOs would retire after something like this, but this guy stays with the company, takes a pay cut, and personally
So now no
participates in
more
research
Seth
and
Brundle
training.
DNA.
What a guy. That was The Fly 2. Son of The Fly. Would they really leave a project like this to one person? Martin as a character isn't the most interesting on paper. Eric Stoltz does a fine job with him for the most part, but he's kinda dull. He's smart, yeah, and he builds gadgets, but that's not much of a character. Let me put it this way. He's no Jeff Goldblum. Goldblum is a tough act
Jeff.
to follow. The quiet, isolated genius, the quirks, the eccentricity.
Daddy.
Cheeseburger. Seth
Cheeseburger.
Brundle was a
Oof.
lovable madman. His transformation was tragic when we could see it destroy him. Martin's transformation begins later in the film, but it's quick. This is when he gets more interesting, when he's darker, more accepting of his fate. He doesn't deteriorate, he gets better. Then he's a cocoon, then a monster. Beth's role mirrors Gina Davis's at first, but she becomes more of a damsel in distress. They fall for each other over a montage, which is helpful because we really didn't see any of this progression ourselves. Ronnie challenged Seth. She inspired him. She gave him insight. Beth helps Martin around the lab, then urges a 5-year-old into manhood. I'm not letting that go. It's easy to tell.
He is still
who's bad
5.
here, isn't it? Stathis was a jerk, sure, but did he deserve this? We felt bad for him. With this bunch, I was counting the minutes for them to be killed off. They don't like Martin. Fine, even as a child. But why? And the sex tape thing was just creepy. Cronenberg didn't return to direct, but it still feels part of the same universe for the most part. It's a logical expansion of the story where we were left wondering if Seth's plan would have worked. We got an idea.
I didn't know that Cronenberg didn't come back for it.
But still with a cost. But the villains here are so cartoony and evil and sadistic. Yes, sadistic. Stormy, the security guy, was just a cartoon bully. The practical fly monster effects are
what's the motivation here for
awesome. It has weight,
the science?
It has presence in the scene. This thing looks dangerous, and it gives us a glimpse of what Seth would have been like if he were really let loose as an amoral animal. So we don't get the same body horror deconstruction of his humanity. Focuses more on his final form, where he's physically more monster. It just didn't have that gut punch ending of the first. Honestly, I would have liked more of Martin's transition.
Yep.
What we got was achingly rushed. He went from
I don't know
to
I'm getting better.
Literally, one scene later. But watching Martin brutalize his tormentors is super satisfying. The Fly 2 is 3 Bs. It's not perfect and it suffers when compared to the first one, although it does continue to build on what was set up, like what any good sequel should do. On its own, it's a pretty fun but standard monster movie with brilliant practical effects. Say what you will about Cronenberg's film, it at least had heart. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment the bell.
Yay! Thank you for a great video. Thank you for doing me a solid, so I didn't have to watch that. So here's the thing, guys. I thought TheNewBee, as usual, did an amazing job of synthesizing the movie, picking the most important scenes to showcase, providing color commentary, funny commentary. I'm not going to do a review of his review because he is doing this so much better than I could ever do this. But with that said, totally interested in seeing The Fly 2 now that I saw this review and I know what's ahead of me. I'm gonna have to say that if it actually does hold up to the review, and I'm pretty sure it does, because he's providing evidence and such, then it would be a disappointment to the original Fly, because the things that scared me the most and interested me the most about The Fly were the moments where Seth was conflicted between being a human and being an insect, and what that means, and what his transition means, and what being this new species again, like whatever, what that means for him. Is he getting better? He's watching himself fall apart every day. Like, I don't think the movie would be half as traumatizing for me if it wasn't about this slow decomposition or slow evolution, whatever you're gonna say. Like, because one could argue that the final form, the best form, the alpha and the omega is Brundlefly. At one point, I guess Seth Brundle would argue that until the very end when he's begging Gina Davis to, you know, shoot him. So anyway, this was fun to watch. I can't believe we went through this together, but please subscribe, follow TheNewBee on everything he does. Subscribe to TheNewBee on everything he does. He's a fucking genius. A+, 10 out of 10. Will watch again whenever I'm too afraid to watch a movie. And I'm excited for that Hellraiser review so I can hear him respond to the come to daddy, the Frank stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and I love you. Bye!